Ah, time for another zoo story. Aren't you lucky? I am. Oops, sorry about that. Ah, that doesn't work that way. Sorry. Sparkle is asleep, and so I can move my feet around, which I can't when she's awake too. But anyway, let me tell you something about zookeepers. Not many people get to know them as well as I have. And big shout out of applause, you guys. One of my at the Denver Zoo, one of the things I worked on a lot were special events, which are stressful for the animals because they like routine, right? They want to be inside or outside or just outside. They don't want to be messed with. So I always had to cajole the keepers to say, hey, we're having 11,000 people for lunch and dinner. And they were like, you've got to be giving us a break. No, because that meant, guess who? Chase Manhattan Bank was going to give us 10 grand, a whole 10 grand. Actually, I'm sorry, it was IBM. Anyway, you know what I mean. And, but I made alliances with the keepers that I worked with. I was not a keeper. And that paid off big time because, these events are long and they're hard. And they disrupt the routine for everybody, and that's not good. But so blame IBM, not me. But by making those friendships with the keepers and the vets and the curators, they said, "Okay, we'll try this thing." And it was a long, stressful day for me. But I knew my buddies, who were the keepers running around, were gonna, stop and smile and we could all make each other's day a lot better. So a big shout out to all you dedicated humans, men and women, and people this was in Denver, so the keepers there that I knew were white, but that's okay. You can be white and still be nice. And but it was just a very stressful day because one of the things we had, for a curious reason, but this happens in other zoos. It wasn't just at the Denver Zoo. A lot of the zoo employees were part of Teamsters, part of the Teamsters Union, and that's okay. Hey, I'm a huge believer in unions, but so anyway, one of my jobs was to drive around during these big events and make sure that things were going pretty well. Not that I could shut it down personally, but I could help out by being present and, smile at people. And so